everyone, what's up? This is Funk Family Showcase, and I've lost track of what number episode this is because we've had so many. You can go on our YouTube page and check them all out. YouTube, Funkadelic Studios, Funk Family Showcase. So I am your host for today, filling in for Troy Weeks, who is busy celebrating his daughter's birthday and being the daddy, and I think that's just great. A working daddy. He looks like he's 12, but he has a kid. I think that's great. So shout out to Troy. And here's our guest for today, Mr. AD, right from Brooklyn via El Bronx. Tell us a little bit about yourself and about your background.
What's up? What's up, everybody? How you doing, Sam? You good?
Good.
I'm good too. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Jay putting me onto the Funk family. Been coming out here for a while, and I'm excited. I actually have my first project that's coming out on November 11th. For those who are unaware, I did 6 years in the Navy. I'm a vet, and I'm excited. You know, that first project is always special.
Yeah,
So,
it really is. Congratulations. That's
Thank
a huge deal.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
November 11th.
Yes.
Okay, remember that. Is that going to be out on all the media, on iTunes and on YouTube?
Seeing as how this is my first project, like a lot of these songs that I found on YouTube and stuff, and beats that were sampled by other producers or whatever, this is just gonna go on SoundCloud.
Okay.
Just to get my catalog out there.
I love SoundCloud.
Yeah. But moving forward, I am working on some original music. So this is just gonna like give people again that catalog, and when they expect more from me, you know, they can check out the original music that I'm working on.
Okay. And what's the name of the project gonna be?
This is called Webster's Definition, Volume 1.
Webster's Definition, Volume 1.
It's a little bit of a wordplay. Like, I'm from Webster Avenue in the Bronx, and people have that misconception of, you know, just bad stuff. So I'm just redefining where I'm from.
That's really great. I actually really love that, and that's a play on Webster's Dictionary, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I have some memories of the Bronx too. I didn't grow up there, but I went to school there, and I've taken a lot of nice long walks. It's a really interesting place. So you can talk a little bit more about that later. First, let's do your first song, your first piece.
Yes.
And what's it called?
This is called All In, produced by Ringo Beats. Shout out to Supreme Bars, another hip-hop place that I just network with. Anyways, yeah, here we go.
Yeah, I'm going all in. Let the whole world know I'm back at it again. I said, yeah, I'm going all in. Let the whole world know I'm back at it again. I said, yeah, I'm going all in. Let the whole world know I'm back at it again. I said, yeah, I'm going all in. Let the whole world know, yeah. Sometimes I rap about this, sometimes I rap about that. Sometimes I rap because the demons in my head hold me back. But I ain't stuck in the past. You see, I'm on the attack. Using aggression for the present, got a feel on my rap. And if you hate it, I'll laugh. Yeah, that's the nearest to path. But I've been feeling myself, but I ain't no sociopath. I rep the Bronx when I rap. You know about that. I'm from the part of town where people say it's hard to surpass and excel. But the well, it's like hella here anyway. Even hella color, cause we trouble here on any day. Life is too short, gotta live it up and celebrate. And not a down grinding, bet you never see me selling yay. Yeah, I rhyme at a time. Catch me out of open cypher, that's a part of my life. Or at an open mic. I swear this local artist got the dope rhymes. Homie, the plan, let's keep an open mind and multiply. Gotta expand in every land. Yo, let's organize from here to Japan. Don't give a damn about a borderline. I'm bringing light to the dark, straight out the boogie down, also known as the Bronx. I'm saying, yeah, I'm going all in. Let the whole world know I'm back at it again. I said, yeah, I'm going all in. Let the whole world know I'm back at it again. I said, yeah, I'm going all in. Let the whole world know I'm back at it again. I said, yeah, I'm going all in. Let the whole world know, yo. Okay, I grew up insecure, never sure of what I could do. Self-conscious weighing off just like I should do. You're way back before I started to rap. I never thought I'd be the type to rhyme. I lay down trash, but this is destiny. I'm sharing my energy like I'm meant to be. I'm on the grind, I'm feeling sharper than your jewelry. There ain't no stopping me, homie, this ain't monopoly. I'm stealing from the rich, go ahead and call the cops on me. Cause all this poverty, yeah, it bothers me. Even if I wasn't part of it, I'd probably be helping my people, black, white, Latino, todos somos iguales, I said we all equal. But lately I've been feeling like there ain't no point, like the words that I speak is just blah blah noise. What's the purpose of me giving my service to my community? There ain't no unity, unless Unless the unity is said, we only show respect for the dead. You made me give for pass away, then I remember me dead. But I ain't stopping it counts, and I'm making fast, cause I'm rocking up in the city that's rotten. Hip-hop in here, forgotten, I'm saying, yeah, I'm going all in. Let the whole world know I'm back at it again. I said, yeah, I'm going all in. Let the whole world know I'm back at it again. I said, yeah, I'm going all in. Let the whole world know I'm back at it again. I said, yeah, I'm going all in. Let the whole world know, yo. Yeah, I'm going all in. Letting funk know that I'm back at it again. I said, yeah, I'm going all in. Letting Brooklyn know I'm back at it again. I said, yeah, I'm going all in. Let the boogie down know I'm back at it again. I said, yeah, I'm going all in. Let the whole world know, yo. Yeah.
What's up, y'all? It's your man Fuge, and I'm here at Funkadelic Studios. We do a show here every second Saturday. It's called Level Up Showcase, and it features youth performers and veteran artists, some of the best in the city and out of the city. So do you want to perform? Do you want to level up? Hit us up on Instagram or Twitter at Level Up Showcase. Every second Saturday. I'll see y'all here.
That was really great. I connected with that a lot because I'm a native New Yorker as well. I assume from what you told me, you're from El Bronx. You don't just rap about El Bronx.
Yes, I am.
And but it was really amazing. So can you tell me what inspired that song? I liked your vocabulary and I liked your use of the word sociopath. So you're saying basically like not everyone from the Bronx is a sociopath. Did I get that right?
Like in case you guys haven't noticed in some of my music, like I keep it clean. Yeah, you know, I curse here and there, but in my songs, like, you know, I'm telling my story.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I'm redefining where I'm from. I found myself to be an exception of the stuff that it's known for.
Right.
So, yeah, like just like everyday stuff inspired that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was having a lot of fun, as you can see, with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I loved it, and I love the beat also. Do you want to tell us a little bit about it? I love the strings on it. It was just very like there's something very whenever there are strings on hip hop and rap. Mm-hmm. I find it very interesting. Whenever you throw strings into the mix of anything that's not classical or theater, it just like it gets people's attention, you know. So how did you come up with selecting that beat, if you don't mind telling about it?
Well, at the moment, I just rap. I'm also going to school to be an audio technician, so I can learn how to do everything myself. I've had to rely on producers to give me the beats that I'm using. So again, that was provided to me by my friend Ringo Beats, and as soon as I heard it, like we had this relationship, pretty good friends, and he just gave it to me because he supports me, and yeah, I'm glad.
That's really nice. Thank you, Ringo Beats.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is gonna be in my head all day. It's just it feels like
give me your email address, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, okay. It's SamanthaEchoMusic@gmail.
We'll talk.
Yeah, we'll talk. But yeah, that was really great. So remind me of the name of that particular song again.
That's called All In.
All In. Okay, cool. And it's from your upcoming projects, Webster's Definitions, Volume 1. Yeah. Okay, great. Now, what's the name of your next song that you're gonna do for us?
So this one is called this one is called Change, and you'll see for yourself. But I'm like literally and figuratively talking about change. Like just a little filler on this. Like I was inspired by like again everyday stuff, like taking the subway home from school, heading to the Bronx or whatever, and like you always see like a homeless person asking for things.
Yeah, you always see that.
Literally, I'm trying to change myself.
Yeah.
So.
And it's just like there's just so much around you that you see. It's like where do we start? So hopefully you'll give us some advice on that, on how we can change the world in this next piece.
Yeah. Every day somebody's asking for change, whether it's literal. Man, I've been stuck in my ways, I've been afraid and too ashamed to admit it. Feeling like I'm always being judged and I can't be acquitted. Yo, every day somebody's asking for change, whether it's literal. Man, I've been stuck in my ways, I've been afraid and too ashamed to admit it. Feeling like I'm always being judged, yo, who am I? Is this real or a lie? I know one day I'll die, but I never got to reach the sky.
So much potential I wasted, so many nights I've forsaken. And now this life that I've wasted, I'm contemplating on taking. I got this do or die perception that's causing me depression. Suicide that has been mentioned by my friends up in my head, and every day I've been pretending. It's like I lost my mind, I can't even pay attention. And everybody's saying, yo, wait, just count your blessings. Doesn't matter that the weight of the world is always pressing on your shoulders. The lifestyle of a soldier is only celebrated when it's all done and over. And the way I'm burning these bridges, I know it's over. Living with so much regret, my heart is colder. And I know it's all on my head, but I gotta say it that I'm not the only one asking for change on public trains. Like, yo, every day somebody's asking for change, whether it's literal. Man, I've been stuck in my ways, I've been afraid and too ashamed to admit it. Feel like I'm always being judged and I can't be acquitted. Yo, every day somebody's asking for change, whether it's literal. Man, I've been stuck in my ways, I've been afraid and too ashamed to admit it. Feel like I'm always being judged, yo. With so much weighing me down, man, I've been wondering if I disappeared, will they wonder where the homie went? And I know I'm not alone, my head's a danger zone. I remember back in 2010, I wrote depressing poems. I had some crazy thoughts, nobody heard me out. Wasn't the first or last time I thought of other routes. So many bottles and prescription pills I swallowed, but at the end of the day, ain't nothing changed, so I was hollow on the inside. And every day I wore a mask on my face. If you saw me happy, yo, I wasn't okay. Maybe with music this could be my escape, but there ain't nothing you could do to change destiny's fate. So what the hell am I here trying to say if there ain't nowhere else to go just on the road that's been paved? I guess I'm stubborn cause I'm still on my own lane. Although I'm optimistic, I'm acknowledging my pain. Yo, every day somebody's asking for change, whether it's literal. Man, I've been stuck in my ways, I've been afraid and too ashamed to admit it. Feel like I'm always being judged and I can't be acquitted. Yo, every day somebody's asking for change, whether it's literal. Man, I've been stuck in my ways, I've been afraid and too ashamed to admit it. Feel like I'm always being judged and I can't be acquitted. Yo, every day somebody's asking for change, whether it's literal. Man, I've been stuck in my ways, I've been afraid and too ashamed to admit it. Feel like I'm always being judged and I can't be acquitted. Yo, every day somebody's asking for change, whether it's literal. Man, I've been stuck in my ways, I've been afraid and too ashamed to admit it. Feel like I'm always being judged and I can't be acquitted. Yo.
What's going on, guys? This is Josh here, also known as J La Soul. I am the host and creator of the Soul Sessions that are here at Funkadelic Studios every last Friday of the month. Alright, so please come out. And the Soul Sessions are exactly that. They are a session for everyone's souls. You know, like, life is crazy, everyone has their challenges and their tribulations. The Soul Sessions is a place where you come, just get that healing from music and just the vibes that are around in the area, and from all the different kinds of artists. Please come out. We have 10 open micers, anyone can sign up for that, so it's a show early, and we have 3 amazing features for you guys every time to just blow your mind. So definitely come out every last Friday, and we hope to see you guys. Alright.
Wow, that was deep. I was really moved by that. I loved how you didn't resolve it at the end. You just kind of put it out there, and I thought it was really important because you said, like, I'm acknowledging my pain. What was the thing you said? I'm optimistic, but I'm acknowledging my pain. That's what you said. And I think a lot of people can identify with that because it's like, sort of, I think that music is a really great channel for understanding and for reaching people without even knowing them personally. Because the truth is, like, it's impossible to solve all the problems in the world and to even solve our own sometimes. But I think that listening to music and knowing that there's understanding out there, even when there isn't help, is a really powerful thing and is as good as help sometimes, and as good as help we can get. And so I really appreciated that song. It definitely did something for me and healed me emotionally. And I think it can do that for other people too.
Absolutely. To the few people that have heard it, like, this is again going to be on the project, and the project itself, it's a story that I'm telling. You know, I start talking about where I'm from, then I dive into this type of topic. Yeah. And like you said, you know, I don't resolve it in this song. Following from here, it's kind of like my redemption coming back from it. So
it's like a whole story and a concept.
Yeah.
It's a whole
it's
concept.
It's a 7-track project. Yeah. Again, it's telling my story, and you know, certain chapters of it, you know, a lot of people out there can relate to it. So
That's really great. Well, thank you for that.
Definitely.
So are you I need to ask you a little bit about the Bronx and your military background, right?
Yes.
Do you want to talk about that?
Sure.
Because I think it's just so it's woven into the fabric of your music so much. Yeah. How does that inspire you? And
so
what's that like?
So yeah, growing up in the Bronx, it was my mother and my siblings and stuff, just moving around, trying to stay out of trouble and everything. The military seemed like, a safe route.
Right.
Same thing for my older brother, who inspired me to join. He went to the Army, I went to the Navy. And, coming back home in the same neighborhood and, just seeing these guys, I'm not judging them, but I'm not doing what they're doing.
Right, right.
I just had to do something that I was passionate about, and everything's just kind of falling into place. So I'm excited for this. More on my promotional techniques later. I'll tell you about that.
Right. All right, this next one, what's it called? This is going to be your final song for us. So what's this
This
one
is
called?
actually the final song on the project as well.
Ooh, cool.
This one is called Good Feeling.
Good Feeling.
And in this one, I'm pretty much wrapping up the project. Like, again, talking about, good stuff, bad stuff. And, yeah. Yeah, everybody, thank you for having me here at Funk Family Fridays. And hope y'all take the time to check out Webster's Definition Volume 1 when it drops. Yo, man, you're out of your mind if you think that I'm done. This is just the beginning, and I'm having some fun. You think you know me, but low-key, I'm different, homie. I got a dollar and a dream, and you ain't taking it from me. I've been practicing this rapping for a couple of years, and when I get on the mic, there's something you should beware. I'm not your ordinary rapper that be rapping for nothing. Man, you're looking at a rapper making something for nothing. I can rock to the beat that was made when percussion's right, can rock to the beat from my homies production. Shout out to Ringo, not the Beatles drummer. Talking about my boy professors in New York every summer. The network is getting international. I'm just a kid from the Bronx, straight out of Webster Avenue. To be specific, I'm coming from the projects, and I'm just being honest. But the fact is, I ain't bothered by the criticism. I'm focused on my lyricism. I'm an anomaly, working in a broken system. But even though it's a challenge, yeah, I'm optimistic with my eyes on the prize. At this point, it's hard to miss it. Dude, I've been struggling for way too long, and as you listen to my music, we'll relate through songs. I'll do my best to try to right my wrongs. I'm still at it. Now watch me get my one mic on, like Stillmatic. We all gotta rest in peace, and I will act like I'm woke, but I never sleep. Yo, they say keep your head up, but I got my eyes on the streets, and they got money for war, but they can't fight poverty. Another day we gotta wonder how to keep from going under in the jungle. So we gotta hustle, making moves, go to school, go to work, pay your dues, man. Sometimes I feel bad, but then sometimes I feel good, yo. Know what I mean? We all feel good, we all feel bad. I get the feeling, yeah, and I do too, but it ain't always like this. I wouldn't lie to you. I said, yeah, and I do too, but it ain't always like this. I wouldn't lie to you. I said, go ahead and tell them, hey yo. And I do too, but it ain't always like this. I wouldn't lie to you. I said, go ahead and tell them, hey yo. And I do too, but it ain't always like this. I wouldn't lie to you. So now the plot thickens. If I move the blocks different, time to hang around people who would just not listen as I try to be positive. Every day's the same for them, before me it's the opposite. Another day, another dollar, another shorty, watch them holler, living like there's no tomorrow. On this time that's only borrowed. The truth is hard to swallow, still be stuck in the past. Some people stuck in the bottle, and my motto, yeah, I'm going all in, but it doesn't matter in the air without some genuine friends. I'm always keeping it real, and I ain't gotta pretend. I'm putting pride to the side so we can all make amends. But if not, hey, I try to don't be wondering why. You see, my kindness ain't a weakness, but I dare you to try. I'm self-made and grew up at the Cross Expressway, where every day my world fell apart like an earthquake. But now it's different, I made some changes. As a military veteran, I rap with greatness, defying expectations that were set in place, and no longer holding back, and yo, I'm elevating. Now I'm inspired to rap when I look back to the past. I'm causing panic attacks like I be packing a Mac. But nah, like I said, I do it different, and I'm hoping that you feel good when you hear this lyricist. Yeah, and I do too, but it ain't always like this. I wouldn't lie to you. I said, go ahead and tell them, hey yo. And I do too, but it ain't always like this. I wouldn't lie to you. I said, go ahead and tell them, hey yo.
And I do too, but it ain't always like this, I wouldn't lie to you. Yo, once again, my name is AD. I'm from El Bronx, the Bronx BX. You know, just telling my story. And Webster's Definition Volume 1 coming soon, but not soon enough, man. We all have a story to tell, and this is just the beginning of mine. Peace.
If you are a musician in NYC and you haven't visited Funkadelic Studios yet, what are you waiting for? We've been around for about a quarter of a century, offering services to musicians of all skill levels. Some of the services we offer are rental, repair, recording studio, rehearsal space, rock and roll club, and of course, retail. That's right, we can sell you equipment. And you can even do your events here. We have a beautiful, spacious room right back there. It's called Room 1, and we have lots of other rooms where you can do lots of other things. So come on down, show us what you got. Wow, that was amazing.
Yeah.
I was really inspired by that.
Yeah.
It's just sort of about like feeling good in spite of everything that's going on around you and all the destruction.
Told you.
And it's really interesting because a couple lines really stood out to me. I like the one about how your life was like the Cross Bronx Expressway, like an earthquake that shattered everything.
Yeah.
That's a great line. It's really poetic. And I also, the interesting thing about the Bronx is there's actually a lot of nature in it. It's this very, it's kind of like you almost feel like you're in the country. In certain parts you don't, and then in certain parts it's like you're in the middle of like nowhere, and you're just like in a wilderness.
You're right. Fun fact about the Bronx, a lot of it is hills. Going
I
up
know.
and down hills. And
Yeah.
we have a lot of parks up there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Botanical Garden.
if you look at like a topographical map of the Bronx, you'll see like a lot of green areas. We just happen to be living in, big project building that's like 20 stories high.
Yeah, I remember because I went to school in the Bronx, and there was a certain field where people would, do some naughty things and consume some naughty substances.
I know what you're talking about.
But it was a field. I'm not going to say what the name of the school or the field was, but it was sort of like there's this danger to it, but there was also a spirituality. It's like this real combination of the rural and the urban and like the wild and the demons that are within us. It's an interesting place, and I think it's great that you're writing about it. I think there needs to be more literature and music about the Bronx, and you're contributing to that tradition and to that body of work. I think it's great.
Thank you.
Also, I like the line about war, about how we contribute all this money to war that we could be spending on saving people's lives and getting them out of poverty, or we could be spending it also on researching the moon that they found around Saturn that can actually support life. And yet, we're spending all this money killing each other. So it's interesting. It's really deep. You're really exploring some really deep themes. I enjoyed it a lot.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you for being here at Funk Family Showcase, and tune in every week at 1 p.m. And we're not really live streaming it, but it will be on our YouTube page, like I said before. So just go to YouTube, type in Funkadelic Studios, and go to our Funk Family Showcase list. And so you go by AD. What's your social media stuff?
You can find me, Google me, my government name, and then it's all linked up to my music stuff.
Your government name?
Yes. So my Instagram, Adrian, ADRIAN _R_ELIAS. And that's me.
Adrian R. Ellis.
Elias.
Like Ellis. Oh, Elias. Wait, Elias.
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 Yes.
Adrian Elias. That's some sort of biblical stuff right there, right? Yeah.
AD.
AD. Yeah. Adrian R. Elias.
Yes.
Got it. Funk Family Showcase. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching us.